Hi guys. I've not had a very good week, to be honest. It was my birthday yesterday, and if I'm honest, I just felt really sad throughout all of it. I look like crap right now, but do you know what? Like, I always want to promote, reality, and this is what depression can look like, and anxiety and things like that. We're allowed bad days, and unfortunately I've been having quite a few of them this year with everything that's been going on. I lay in bed this morning just crying and just thinking about things, and yeah, it wasn't a very nice feeling, if I'm honest. I just felt really lonely and useless, worthless, hopeless, and just feeling really like I can't do anything, like I'll never amount to anything, and yeah, I just sort of drown my sorrows in a nice big cup of tea. And it's a little bit cooler today, so I've got my cozy knit cardigan on. So I'm feeling really autumnal, which is really nice. It really makes me happy. Autumn does, as you know by my name. Yeah, I got myself in a rut, and I've just got up and I thought, you know what? I'm not feeling like this. I'm not doing it. I'm not lying down and making myself ill. And it's so easy to do that. And I honestly thought that today I was just gonna sleep, cry, and think about the bad things, but I've sat up, and I've got my blogosphere magazine. Hello October. Oh my god, I love it. And yeah, it's just inspiring me to actually keep going and not give up, even despite how I feel. So I think that that's a really powerful thing, and I really wanted to share that. There's only so much you can do before you break, and I just think that this year I've almost been too strong, and I know that you can never be too strong, but I just feel like I have hugely neglected myself by pretending that I'm okay, and in turn I ended up I've basically cried more this week than I have in a very long time, and the thoughts of giving up, and the thoughts, the pure depression, it's absolutely horrible, and it just made me realise I can't lie to myself. I'm allowed to feel sad, I'm allowed to feel shit, and I'm sorry for swearing, but this is reality, and I need to allow myself to feel rubbish, and that's what I try and promote. It's okay to feel crappy, it's okay to have bad days, but what it's about is getting yourself up, picking yourself up, and surviving, and just surviving and waking up every day can be so hard sometimes. We go through things in life, and it's we all say it's not fair, and it isn't fair, but unfortunately that is life. And all I can say is, and I know it's really hard to believe, and right now it is hard to believe, but things will get better. If you're having a really shit day, rest, allow your mind to be calm and still, and try and look at the smaller things rather than looking at the bigger picture, because the bigger picture can be so intimidating. And it's like, here's the thing, it's like I am an ant within this whole galaxy and world and life, and yeah, it's a really weird feeling to think that you're that small, and it can be intimidating, looking at a globe or a world map and thinking I am literally minuscule. But then if you just look at part of that map or part of that globe, and you just focus on the tiny bits within it, it becomes more bearable, and you can see things at a more rational, realistic point, and you know, that's what getting back up and facing things is all about. It's allowing our rational mind to come out and, you know, overriding the pure irrational thoughts of, I can't do this, I need to give up, what else I'm meant to do. And, you know, our irrational mind, it just causes us to be so overwhelmed, and we can't put anything into a real perspective. And that's kind of what I've got myself into this week. Because of how irrational I've been focusing on the negative things. Because it's been easier to focus on the negative things, and easier to focus on those in order to not be disappointed at the end of them. But it's a really negative way, it's a really toxic way of coping with something. But unfortunately that is the direction our brains go to, and that's why we sort of have to just allow ourselves to be sad, to be angry, to be anxious, to be depressed, but keep in mind that we can't permanently stay in that state, because it can be so detrimental to our health. But, you know, acting like you're happy also isn't the best thing to do. It's about acceptance and balance, and, you know, I'm allowed to be sad, I'm allowed to be angry, you know, within moderation. I'm allowed to act stronger than I am. I'm allowed to be happy, I'm allowed to act happy even if I'm not. But it's learning to balance that and allowing yourself to just be and just feel and just live life in the moment. And you don't have to lie about how you feel. You can say no to things, and I think that's so important to realise. And I am going on a tangent right now. I'm very inspired and passionate about mental health and helping other people and getting myself out of a rut, because it's a horrible place to be. And there's one more thing I want to say before I put my camera down. And, you know, I'm really sorry if this comes across as weird, and please let me know in the comments, or any feedback you have, just, you know, or message me personally. Depression and sadness right now almost feels nostalgic and homely. And when I realised that this morning, I got scared, because I thought, this isn't normal. This is not normal that I feel at home feeling depressed and down and sad and lying in bed crying and lighting candles and drinking tea. That is not a nice feeling, but it felt home. And I think that's because I've experienced some really bad things in life, and I've had my struggles, I really have. And I think during those struggles I found warmth, and, you know, it's almost like it's the routine of what I do whilst I'm feeling like that. And for me, warmth and light and candles and tea, that is happiness for me. And I think my brain has somehow got it in my head that the feelings of sadness and depression have come with the candles and, you know, those needs have been met by me doing those routines, and in turn it's kind of confused me. I just wanted to mention that, because I found that quite bizarre that I felt like that. Anyway, I am going to put my camera down. I'm going to log onto my laptop and try and get some work done. And I'm going to read my Blogosphere magazine, and I'm going to drink tea, and I'm going to just be completely cozy. I'm going to have a bad hair day, and I'm going to have a spot day, and I don't know what that is on my face day. Oh, I've got it on. And yeah, I'm going to be cozy. I'm going to chill with my little budgie up there. I'm going to watch Mock the Week. and I am just going to be in the moment, be me, accept how I feel, and breathe. Because that felt like a breath of fresh air just talking to you guys, and I want you to talk to me if you feel like that. Talk to someone. But remember, you are allowed to feel however you need to feel, but don't get lost within that. So, thank you for listening.